knows how I play, I get jealous, I'm spazzing, I'm wishing they would like some cabbage. What do you do when I leave them in dust? Popping that they never could touch. All of my life they be calling me rough. I guess they had enough. I be doing too much. I guess they had enough of me doing it. I've been looking at friends trying to pick one to trust. Why say you love me when it was just when you just could have told me you just want? My bad. I could have told you I passed and matched my foot on the gas. Cause all of you goofy, none of you know.
Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Thompson outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Pass to Marley. Kuzma outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Got it.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Cunningham. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And Detroit has possession after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
And the shot goes.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Outside Christie. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Christie's got 6.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Now here's Cunningham. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Cunningham. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Green up top. Back to Cunningham. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was, in many ways, unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Harris a screen. It's Cunningham with a drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham's a prototype guard these days.
Porter gets the bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. And Cunningham throws it down.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
He gets it in there.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Oh, what a quarter. He was absent. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Antetokounmpo for three. No good on the shot.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Such a unique player, Clark. Myles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Antetokounmpo surveys. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Shoots over Thompson, and the Bucks miss again.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
Looking to get back on track. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Thompson outside. And yep, it's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Antetokounmpo outside. Turner kicks it out to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From deep. The rebound by Detroit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, Detroit. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Stewart.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Antetokounmpo inside. Thompson with a steal. Going inside. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks trail by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Into the lane. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Kuzma, right side. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Here's Marley from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Now Cunningham. 19 points in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 21 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, B.A.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Out left to the wing. The 3 ball.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Jackson. Counted. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
And the Bucks miss again. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And there's the drive. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Okoro, no good. Detroit leading by 23. Cunningham, right side. All alone. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Boy, he's got a nice feel for that shot. Kuzma's percentage on floaters is stupendous. That's outstanding for you guys who don't have a dictionary. It's a big weapon for him.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Portis. Back to Porter. Portis the screen. Kuzma, the open look. Rebounded by Green.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
That one's good for 2. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris. Here's Marley. Takes the 3. That one no good. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-5 run. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham throws it down.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And he drives in. Cunningham with the ball. 27 points for him. Cunningham is doubled. Jackson gets the bucket.
And we've seen Triple J do this many times. Answer the triple.
Here's Portis. Shoots over Jackson. Portis' shot is off.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And that one's good. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Harris up top. Pass to Jackson. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Detroit, 62.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Thompson. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Pulls up, high post. Jang pulls it in.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Detroit with the ball. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Green, a screen. They get it back. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Misses the three.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Thompson comes up empty down low. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, left side. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
For three, Robinson. Pure from three-point range. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded by Stewart. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly. Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Tremendous display of chemistry and connectedness by Turner with his teammates. All they have to do is lob it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Thompson scanning the floor. And he comes up with a bucket. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Detroit dictating the flow. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. To the inside. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the three. And here is Antetokounmpo. So it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.